at me. I got the fireworks quickly this time. What's up, people? So clearly, there's some explaining to do. So what's happening is Fee is doing personal training clients from home. So I moved to a different location. I don't know if you can hear her. I don't think you can hear her, but anyway, that's why I moved to a different location in the house. And anyway, welcome to the Be Your Own Hero show. Be your own hero. So the hero means helping everyone reaps optimism. Helping everyone reaps optimism. In other words, when you give to other people, it's reciprocal action and you get some feedback too. All right, try it. You might like it. I'm here to inspire and empower the unhoused and other people like that. And I got to tell you, though, I'm reading notes, but the notes just came back to me just like that. So I thought I was going to do the show without any notes. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do without notes? What they just came back just seconds before the show started. So anyway, I got notes now. So we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do. All right, so this show comes on at 8:45 a.m. Central Time and 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm on Eastern Seaboard right now. I'm currently broadcasting from Baltimore. And so, sidebar, I tried to get in the extra hour because, I'm used to getting up at 8:45. And so coming to East Coast, I figured that I would have that an hour to spare in my body. But no, I tried to get. Well, I did. I did run a mile this morning before everything started, but it was hard. It was hard. It was not an easy mile. But anyway, that said, I did my fourth day. So I'm going strong. All right, back to my intro. Thank you so much to New Thought Media Network. Thank you so much to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and the opportunity to experiment with this opportunity to let this guy who had a stroke recently define what it's like to have a show as a person who has the things that would hamper someone from having a show. So thank you. And disclaimers: I'm not a personal trainer, meaning I'm not helping your physical self, and I'm also not helping your financial self. So if something I say sparks something into you, I implore you to go research it and find some more info and bring it here. Okay, so I guess that's my introductory stuff. But I still feel a little bit topsy-turvy because, like I said, I just got this notes back a second ago, and I was moving around to let Fee have her show. So let me just the dice. All right. So anyway, you won't get 2 days off. You get 2 days off. That's it. That's it. And then we're back on dice. So instead of dice, let me show you a little bit about where I am. So I'm in Baltimore, as I said, and this was funny. We went to this coffee shop and we looked around, and I looked and I see what I see. Boom. Can you see it up there? Fee King is right there. It was right there on the part of the part where they post announcements. That was very cool. And so apparently she's a regular at this coffee shop. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. And there are other things that could support you in knowing my existence too. I could show you. Oh, can I show you? Can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. Let me be real quick with it. I'm gonna show you a thing that I saw. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So this we saw it on one of our runs because Fee has been making the runs every morning with me too. Well, afternoon. Today was the first morning run, but anyway, so so she's been doing the runs with me, and she's been taking me to different places every time. We've been jogging the same place any time this far. That's pretty cool. So let me add you to this. So this is something like Big Bad Mother or some weird name that's right on him, right on the bib. I couldn't quite get it, and I thought I could, but anyway, it's a funny name, and it's just sitting there, and all these tractor-like things are just sitting there along this big, humongous building, and they're just there. And she said people come there and do photographs all the time because there's no effort by the community to do anything with the area. Just leave it like as it is. And it's amazing to me that the government has actual things, actual devices like this available and not doing anything. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. I thought that was interesting. And all right, well, looks like I'm doing show and tell today. Looks like I'm doing show and tell. Show and tell. Do I have anything else I want to show you? Let me see if there's one more. I think there might be one more thing. Let me see. Just making sure. I showed that. I showed you that. I showed that. Oh, well, the last thing is just my proof from from running this morning. I ran very quick, 1 hour and 1.8 miles, a little over a mile, and so I'm still in the running for the what's it called, the path. I can't remember it now, but the aphasia is working against me. But anyway, you get to see that I'm keeping my watch every time. All right. So now I guess I got to get to the show. Let me calm down and let me check the comments. Good morning, Linda from Colorado. Is it snowing there? Because it's been really nice around here. Is it snowing in Colorado? Just let me know. Curious. Hey, great. Good morning. Great fireworks. Yeah, I'm glad you still like the fireworks because I'm still using the fireworks to take up time while I do something backstage. So I still hope you're enjoying the fireworks. All right. And be your own hero. Be your own hero. Good morning, thank you, and everyone. Tim, we got to give it up for Tim. Tim watched me on the show earlier this week, and I was talking about my big win that I discovered that myself personally, am responsible for running 699 miles, right? And this made Tim think, oh, I should check my steps for the week, for the year. And he put that in the chat. Don't you know he did it? He did it. Oh, let me tell you. I'm sorry. I got to shout Tim out because he had it up here. And what did he say? Yeah, here he goes. 2.5 million steps. Is that right, Tim? 2.5 million steps over 1,000 miles. Over 1,000 miles. That's crazy. So shout out to Tim for getting his inspiration here and getting his inspiration going with it. It's going with it and taking it. All right. So anyway, sorry about that. I had to shout out Tim for doing it. Okay, so let me talk about what I'm supposed to be talking about. Money. Now, I don't have the dice, so we're just going to do a reminder. If you only spend, you'll stay poor. If you only save, you'll stay middle class. If you want to become wealthy, part of the wealthy class, you must train yourself to invest. In other words, your money has to be making money while you're sleeping, right? It's got to be making money while you're sleeping. Okay, so check in. First of all, I've not called back Anthony O'Neill. Anthony O'Neill. I've not called back his people yet, but I will. I will, because I keep talking right here. I will call his mortgage broker people back and see what that brings for me. Right? That's number one. Number two, I've been trying to keep my class between two people, learning from Anthony O'Neill and then learning from Dave Ramsey, who Anthony O'Neill learned from. And I've been trying to do that because I've noticed that what I've done in the past is I've studied too many masters, and I've proven to myself that all these masters are saying the same thing. Well, then why do you need to read all of them? Say, like, why can't you focus on one? So I've been trying to do that and just stick with it. So that said, I got a new book from Dave Ramsey. Let's see if you can see that. Wait a minute. Well, you can kind of see it. Dave Ramsey, Complete Guide to Money. Right? So Dave Ramsey has been doing this for a long time, right? And a lot of what he does overlaps each other. And Anthony O'Neill references a lot of things that Dave Ramsey does, but he's references it by name. Like, if you know the name, then you know what he's talking about. But if you don't know the name, you don't know what he's talking about. I find this interesting because I had mentioned that I had been studying Anthony O'Neill before. I didn't know that he was referring to Ramsey's guides for getting rich. So anyway, I'm trying to do what Anthony O'Neill did. I'm trying to study from Anthony O'Neill and from Dave Ramsey. So here we go. Let's see. There's one thing I wanted to share with you. All right, so check this out. In my early years of counseling, I had just been focusing on the math. But the math wasn't the problem. I realized that the real issue was people's behaviors around money. And that's something math alone can't fix. Right? Because what can I say there? Like, he was doing mathematical, that's one of the cats. That's one of the cats. Anyway, so he was, cats distracted me. So what I was saying is he was coaching clients based on math, and his clients would agree with him. Okay, I'll do that. And then if clients would come back and having declared bankruptcy, they would be like, "What are you doing? We agreed." But the difference is emotion versus math. Emotion versus math. And what we do as people is we behave for us, right? This guy. But anyway, so to really focus on people's behavior around money, right? And then there's another part that I wanted to share with you. All right. So he studied a lot of different things, including the 12-step program. And listen, I really started looking at Weight Watchers as a model. Weight Watchers. Yes, Weight Watchers. You want to know a secret? Weight Watchers doesn't sell magic food. People lose weight because they know they've got to go to the group meeting and step on the scale on Tuesday night, right? It's not about the food. It's about knowing that you've got to step up on the stage and step up on the scale in front of everyone and give your new number, right? Yeah. So so that's interesting because Weight Watchers is about it's about social learning. Social learning. Yeah, mm, but I guess what I mean is well just what he said. Like there's no magic food. It's not about the food. It's about the discipline of knowing that you got to get up on the scale in a public way in front of other people who are participants in the program. That's what it is. So if you think about joining Weight Watchers, I've never joined it, but that sounds like a reasonable way to go to have that animus on your back. So anyway, that's it. The last thing on I want to say on this: the accountability of group environment causes people to change their behaviors. Let me read that one more time. The accountability of group environment causes people to change their behaviors. So that's what it is. It's about mm, yeah, it's about having a group like we have here, a group where we talk about the right things to do with money, the right things to do with money, and the more we do that, the more we can kind of exert pressure on each other to 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 build in the right way. All right, now let me see if there was anything else. Okay, so that's it as far as I got thus far in Dave Ramsey's book. But I also wanted to point out that Davies Dave Ramsey's other book, Baby Steps Millionaires. Yes, let me show you the title. Dave Ramsey, Baby Step Millionaires. You see it? Sorry, Baby Step Millionaires. Anyway, so he wants to say, oh, that number 5 is to pay for college, to set aside money to pay for college. No matter what's going on with your student, if you're a student, if you have a student or not, but to put your money away for college um, early on. Um, I wanted there to be something dope, like a really powerful there. But I don't know if there's anything powerful. But save for your college student, for your person that could be your college student. Yeah. Okay. So here's the one thing. Here's the one thing. The main thing to remember about college is whether you're paying for it or not, your kids are. Do it with no debt. Wait a minute. The main thing to remember about college is whether you're paying for it or your kids are, do it with no debt. Do it with no debt. So that's important. Okay, so two divergent thoughts that I've gotten from Dave Wallace today. Oh no, that's not his name. Dave Ramsey today. Dave Ramsey. And and just to remember that the way you behave about money is the way you mm, behave. Like you behave towards money in a certain way. That's different than math. And once you understand that, once you accept that, you can then start to tweak your behaviors towards money. All right. Okay. So I hope I hope somebody got something out of that. Let me see what's happening in the chat before I move on. Oh, PK must be finished with her with her personal training. Okay, so all right, so she's saying good morning and saying, all right. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this. What up? Saving for college could be possible if we prioritize our spending. Now that we know better, can we do better? Yeah, yeah. Know that know that we do better. Oops. Uh-oh. And and what Dave talks about, Dave, Dave Ramsey talks about is dividing that that money up but taking care of yourself first. I should have mentioned that. She, he he is very much about taking care of yourself first. In other words, your emergency savings account has to be ironclad and established. You have to have a $1,000 emergencies credit um, account, because that account is what saves you when life happens, because life will happen. We all know that life will happen. And so having that $1,000 will ensure that you have the money to spend when something does go wrong. And then you can start to work on these other things. So yeah, thanks, Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey. Okay. All right, so I think that's it I wanted to say about the money. I think that's it. Now and I already showed you my thing. Yes, I already showed you my little bits about the coffee shop that had Fee's name up on it, and I think I think I think that's it. This cat's wilding out today. He's wilding out. Anyway, so let me move on to hero news. Hero news. So, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. It's a daily reminder. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Yeah. So just dealing with that and and kind of parceling that out. There's a couple of things that are present for me right now. And the thing is with with the with aphasia, I talked about aphasia. I read the definition yesterday, and I talked about how difficult it is to read, right? And how that's been a challenge. But that's just one layer on top of many other layers, right? And these things are working together. And the thing is that you don't get any days off. You don't get any days off. Like I've said this before. Hope I say it better this time. Is that when you wake up, your your things are there. Your things are happening. Your aphasia, fighting with how you speak or communicate with yourself, with others, and your right side, your feeling tones, how you're going to move. All these things are readily apparent, and then you have to just deal with them. Because the longer you just lay in bed and just wait, the more time will be added on to your completion time as as a mm, as a finish goal, as a finish goal. Okay, so I think that's all I want to say about helping. I'm sorry, all I want to say about pain is inevitable and suffering is optional today. Just that you always have to attack. You always have to attack. You always have to attack. So shout out to Tim again for getting out there and attacking. And just like me, not knowing how well he's done. Because the 699, me getting to 699 as a goal has helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot because just knowing that I'm capable of doing something like that, getting that in half a year, it's just mind-boggling. Yeah, just folks, whatever you've got to fight against, you've got to fight every day. You got to fight every day. You got to fight every day. So take it from me, take it from Tim, and let us watch. Watch us set the standard for us. Okay, so I don't know, man. I got twisted up, and I don't know what I wanted to say anymore. So I think I'm going to close out. I hope you got something out of what I said, because dealing with money is about behavior, not about math. If you don't remember anything else other than the show today, remember that. Dealing with money is about behavior, not about math. And once you figure that out, you can start changing your behavior towards money, and then you can make different decisions about money. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna close out. Uh, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing with me. Thanks for being your own hero. Thanks for um, yeah. Thanks for continuing to support me in this effort I'm making every day now to keep it coming. And some days I feel like I didn't get it all together, and sometimes I feel like I got it this time. But so I am grateful to you for sticking with the guy with the stroke who is trying to make his way through this thing, and I hope you will learn some lessons for yourself. So keep doing, be a hero, be your own hero. Remember that now is better than perfect, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.